Hi, I'm Matt Jaskolski, a senior sales engineer with Liberty Systems. I've been here for about 13 years. I mainly work in the laser industry, helping customers select the right gas and ultimately saving them money on the gas that they use. I love working for Liberty Systems because I've been here for about 13 years. This feels like a second home to me. And one of the things I love the most is when the owners see good talent, they give you an opportunity. And if you run with that opportunity, really the sky's the limit. And that's honestly why I love working at Liberty Systems, is they've given me many opportunities and I've ran with each one. And I believe working in different departments and the opportunities I've had is the success that I have in sales today. The first pivotal person for me is definitely Joe Ferner, one of the co-owners of Liberty Systems. I just got out of the Marine Corps, moved in with my mom, and I told myself when I get out of the Marine Corps, I'm sitting on that couch for 3 months. Joe came over to fix the refrigerator, something was wrong, and asked me when he saw me on the couch, he said, "Hey, I heard you're a Marine, I heard a lot about you, would you like to come work in our shop?" And I told him no right away. I said, "I'm sitting on this couch." I probably lasted a week and I couldn't last any longer. I called Joe and I started in the shop. Joe was really in charge of me in the shop and then eventually brought me into service, but I learned a lot of my product knowledge, troubleshooting, attention to detail, a lot of all of that from Joe. So Joe was really the one that hooked me into nitrogen generation, dry air systems, and Liberty Systems. My second pivotal person is definitely Steve Albrick, the other co-owner of Liberty Systems. I remember early on when I was working in the shop and service, Joe and Steve asked me, what do I want to do with my life, my career? And I told Steve that I want to be the president of Liberty Systems, and they both laughed. And they took a gamble on it, and Steve said, you definitely need to go into sales if you want to be the president of Liberty Systems one day. So I took the leap, went into sales, and for about 8 months I had to do cold calling in Steve's office. It was the scariest thing because I thought I was getting fired, I couldn't close any deals, and I finally landed my first lead. Steve went to that customer with me. I was super nervous sitting in the waiting room. And I felt like I blacked out in that meeting, and Steve and I closed that deal. And I feel like that was the spark in sales for me too, of how exciting and rewarding that felt. And I felt like Steve was a really good coach for me and a great mentor. He taught me business relationships, marketing, attention to detail, professionalism, and I'm really the businessman I am today because of Steve. So Steve and Joe are my pivotal people, and I'm forever thankful for everything they've done for me.